High-end customers have always been something that I preach even from when I first started. Whether you're doing mobile detailing or have a trash can cleaning business, they often keep things more well kept, as well as having newer things makes jobs easier. Some low-income homes that I've been to don't even have accessible water for me to do jobs, but more upscale neighborhoods always have everything I need. But this job is the reason I hate working for rich people, so watch till the end of the video and let me know if I was being ridiculous or if they were being ridiculous. A couple of weeks ago, I landed a customer through a Facebook advertisement, so we chose a day and we booked the job. Usually what I would do is I check out the customer's house with the updated Google Earth function on QuoteIQ, and speaking of, QuoteIQ is giving away this Ford work truck in a few weeks to a premium or platinum subscriber of QuoteIQ. So if you need help keeping up with customers, sending estimates, invoices, or collecting payments, give QuoteIQ a try for free. Just click the link in the comment section and the description of this video. QuoteIQ is the fastest way to send estimates, invoices, and secure payments from your customers, and even provide you with real-time business analytics such as close ratio, sales, and expense tracking. Back to what I was saying, I found her house on Google Earth and I saw it was very upscale. I'm not kidding, they literally had a castle next to their house. I don't always get the highest end customers through my ads, it's kind of just luck of the draw, depends on where the ad gets pushed to. So we ended up picking a day and we headed over to the lady's house on a Thursday afternoon because she said that's when the trash wasn't going to be in the cans because they would have had it picked up. We pulled up and started to set up all of our equipment, connecting to a water hose, moving the cans into place where I wouldn't hit the grass with my chemicals. Then the owners walked outside and said, "No way, you guys can't clean up these in the front of the yard." This was kind of confusing for me because at no point in doing any jobs before was somebody unhappy that I could do their cans in the front of their yard off the grass. Family insisted that we went to the backyard so that we wouldn't be seen by any of his neighbors. Unfortunately, the only option that I had was to move to the back of the house after we had already gotten everything set up. He pulled us to the grass area in the backyard next to the pool, which I did warn him that I have to use chemicals in order to clean the cans and disinfect them. The struggle here was that if I went about my normal business and I run the chance of me using all of my chemicals during this job, killing all of his grass, and him coming back to sue me or something for damages. We also ran into all kinds of problems because now that he had moved me to the backyard, my hose wasn't long enough to reach the front yard where the water hookup was. I had one in the back, but he insisted that we didn't use that one because it didn't work very well. After telling them I wouldn't have another way unless we moved further towards the front of the house, he unhooked what he had plugged in and we got started. The problem wasn't that I cared about being in the back of the house, it's the fact that before the job we were good and set to work on the concrete, and as we got there the customer changed the plans. But I only assume this is because they thought that if their neighbors saw that they get their trash cans clean instead of buying new ones, they would look broke, or that's just my interpretation of it. I finally came to the conclusion that I wasn't going to take the chance, and I just decided not to use any of the chemicals because that amount of bleach was more than likely to kill his grass. This isn't the first time I've had troubles with customers. Usually they have a set idea of people coming work for them and they want to almost move you around and change things up just to boss you around. It's not all negative though. Rich customers have lots of benefits as they're more than likely never going to leave you unpaid. That's such an awful situation, especially if you're doing high ticket services. There's a guy on YouTube who actually does upscale neighborhood grass cutting, and he and his guys did a $730 job only for the lady to leave them a 5-star review but never complete the payment. The worst case in this scenario would be the customer wasn't satisfied with the job and calls me back out to do it again, and we do it in the front yard. But I figure, what's the point when we could have finished it the first time? I even offered to do the job down near the street because the customer had a really nice white driveway that looked freshly pressure washed, and I didn't want to get the trash from the trash can on it, but they did not appreciate that offer. Maybe I should have just gone and used all of my chemicals so the customer got their full service instead of deciding not to, but I believe I had their best interest in heart, not killing their grass next to their pool. In my opinion, and trust me, I've done tons of trash can cleaning jobs, more than likely the customers have had some decent money between each of them because trash can cleaning isn't very common. Most people wouldn't even think to need to have that done because they think there's no value in it, or they can just do it themselves. So based off of that information, these people would almost look like they're so much wealthier having people come out to specifically clean their trash cans, and they shouldn't need to hide it. Of course, this doesn't matter though because the customer is always right, but I just wanted to share this with all of you because lots of things happen in the service business that do not make sense. Comment down below and let me know if you think these people were being ridiculous, or if I'm being ridiculous and shouldn't have cared about the whole situation and what happened. Thank you guys so much for watching. I couldn't do it without you. Listen, if you made it here, I really appreciate the support, and I'm gonna have to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.